silver partner of Odoo. So today I'm going to tell you something about like Odoo, how Odoo can utilize as a modernized tool to do the digital transformation. So before doing that, I would like to make you understand what the digital transformation is and what are the type of businesses are there in the world, and especially India. I've got some data for you guys. So basically there are three types of businesses. One is totally non-digital, like on paper or Excel or something like that. So based on the latest IDC survey, there are 22% of the businesses which are still non-digital. There are 69% of the businesses which has translated to digital. That means in some or other ways they have become the digital. And the third one is digitally designed. So what is digitally designed is, since the inceptions of the business, they have started using the digital technology. So there are only 9% which are digitally designed. Okay. So now, what is the digital transformation? Right. So digital transformation is nothing but rewiring of the organization with the goal of creating value by continuously deploying technology at a scale. Because every business which starts is starts with an aim or a goal of growing, right? It's not like you do a business and start getting 20,000, 20,000 or let's say 50,000 as a profit and you want to get it constant. You always look for more profits, right? So you always, for that, you always have to scale yourself, right? So how do you scale? How the technologies can help you to scale that, right? So that is what the digital transformation. For that, you need to continuously hunt what is happening in the market, what technologies are going to help me grow fast, to grow more profit and all. Now, to do the digital transformation of any organization, these are the four major factors. The first one is the technologies, okay, on which we are talking today as one of the tools, as a Odoo. Second is the process that you follow to do the digital transformation, which is very, very important. Everything needs to be process oriented. So second thing that comes is the process. Third is the data that you are collecting and defining. What are the type of data that you are looking for and what is that advantage you are going to get with that data. So that data. And third, most important, is organizational change capacity. Of course, this comes for small and very big organizations. Generally, for the medium to large enterprises, it is very difficult to simply go and say, change. Okay, from tomorrow we are going to start using this ERP, and you guys have to start. So you have to make a mindset. You need to train them. You need to motivate them to do the change in their the organizational capacity. So you need to read that. Before reading that, if any of the management takes a decision of changing the technology or changing the process, it's going to hurt them back instead of getting an advantage. So before doing any digital transformation, we need to understand that what are these four things are there in place and how we can get into this. Okay. So this is the most important about what is the digital transformation about it. Now, why any organization or the business look for the digital transformation? Okay, so these are the four drivers which makes any enterprise or any business to do the digital transformation. First is the customer expectation. As I said, none of the business in the world, stay constant. They always be hungry to be more profitable, more scalable and all, right? So how do they go for? Is through the customer. Now customer is everything. Now customer is every day is changing their needs or the expectation from the businesses. So you need to fulfill the customer expectation. That's the first driver. So for that, as you have seen, the businesses were running very smooth even 20 years back without any mobile phone. Now today, none of the business can run. Even sabji wala, आपके घर के सामने आता होगा, उसके पास में भी आपको digital payment करना है. So that's a digital transformation that has been done, right? So that is a customer expectation. If you go and say, मैं change rupees दे रहा हूँ, उतना नहीं चाहिए मेरे को. आप मेरे को मोबाइल फोन से पे कर सकते हो तो ठीक है, right? So first is that expectation you have to fulfill, right? Then the competitive pressures. अभी आप पास में दो परचून का दुकान है, राइट, वो दोनों में से एक जना मोबाइल पेमेंट लेकर आया, दूसरा नहीं लाया, उसका बिजनेस नहीं चलेगा, डेफिनेटली कम चलेगा। वो जिसके पास मोबाइल पेमेंट है वो चल रहा है। इस लेवल लैंग्वेज की बात अगर अपन लेते हैं, सिंपल एग्जांपल है, कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रेशर। सो यू हैव टू चेंज, आइदर यू हैव टू चेंज, अदरवाइज यू हैव टू चेंज योर बिजनेस। दैट्स द ओनली टू वे, राइट। देन द ऑपरेशनल एफिशिएंसीज, अभी जितने भी सेशंस हो रहे हैं, लाइक मेनी सेशंस यू माइट हैव सीन, लाइक everyone is talking about the operational efficiencies. Odoo or any systems that comes in is with the operational efficiency. Now, operational efficiency is a very big word to to speak about in a small session like this. So, operational efficiency is like procuring, manufacturing, delivering, billing, invoice. So, every place there is the operations, right? So, every operations has to be optimized. So, operational efficiency and आजकल आपने देखा होगा कि everywhere there is something called operational profits in a business. Earlier there was nothing like operational profits. Nowadays everyone is talking about operational profits. So you know how much profit you are gaining from your operations. That's most important. So that is why operational efficiencies are required. Okay, and then the data-driven decisions. Let's just say that we trust in God, right? We trust in God. Rest all the data should be on the table. That means you will not believe anything, you will believe only on the data, right? So you have to have data for everything or every processes that you do. So that is why data-driven decisions. So what you do is you will take a data-driven decisions. If you might have seen the session from Fabian since yesterday and today morning also, he has shown the data like how the Odoo has grown from 20 customers in 1 month to more than 600 customers in 1 month, right? So that is how he has arrived is by seeing the data, what he is getting, right? So that is why now he can take the decision based on the data, all the data what he is seeing in his system. So to get the data-driven decisions, so these are the 4 factors or the key drivers which compel any organization to do the digital transformation. Okay. Now, how Odoo helps in digital transformation, right? Now, first and foremost is the integration and the customization, right? So, as you might have seen since yesterday in many of the sessions, that Odoo is so flexible in terms of integration and customization both. I think there is very few or none softwares are available in the world which is so much with integration and customization. Right? So Odoo helps in this. That's the first one. Then the real-time data availability and reporting through Odoo that you can get. It's a cloud-based ERP, right? Everyone is looking with the cloud and all. The most important USP with Odoo is modern UI and user friendliness, not only for the management but for the end user as well, right? That's what. If you have attended in the session in the morning from Fabian, what he explained is, Odoo is for end users also, not for the management. Generally, the business softwares or business systems that will be built is mainly for the management, but Odoo is not only for management, Odoo is for the end user as well, right? The proactiveness, of course, right? The Odoo comes with every new features every 3 months, every 6 months, right? So very proactive. The AI element, the most happening word in any boardroom. So any boardroom, if you are not talking about AI, you are not allowed to come inside nowadays, right? Even if it is a government organizations, if you can talk about AI, you are welcome in the meeting. Otherwise, they may not entertain you. So the AI element, and we will talk more detail about the AI element in next slides. Improved efficiencies, right? So Odoo is always improving the efficiencies for the businesses, its own efficiencies as well, right? And better collaborations. So as you have seen, every modules are interconnected and it is helping every department of an organization to collaborate very easily. So with these features, basically, Odoo is helping in doing the digital transformation. Okay. Now, the AI element. I have chosen only one point here of AI element because all of them are there already. So now Odoo is already coming with AI powered invoice automation. So here what is doing is you come up with a paper invoice or the PDF invoice. It helps you read it through OCR and immediately put the data into the system. AI powered lead scoring, which is coming in the CRM module. So with Odoo, what happens is if you start entering the details of the lead, based on the data entered, it will work out an AI algorithm and give you the scoring, whether there's a possibility of 80%, 70%, 90%, 50%, so that you can decide on your sales, like how much is going to be there, right? AI-driven inventory management. So with the help of IoT and other AI algorithms, what you can do is you can do a very great demand forecasting with the automated inventory systems. Then customer support with AI-driven chatbot, which most of the softwares are also available, providing nowadays. That even if your support guy or the help desk guy is not available, it can answer the common questions to the visitors or the customers. Predictive maintenance with AI in manufacturing. This is very, very important for large organizations. Like when is going to be the next maintenance for the manufacturing machines? Because once they get a breakdown time, they are going to lose a lot of the manufacturing time, right? So if system can predict, let's say 5 days before, 10 days before, they can plan their breakdown time so that they may not lose, their important time of the production. So generally for the heavy or the bigger organizations, this is very important feature. AI-driven website nowadays is to everyone is very much known that with Odoo you can create a website in a couple of seconds, right? AI copywriter is with the help of ChatGPT. It is giving you a lot of facilities, right? So these are the few of the AI element. In fact, in new version which is going to be released next month, next month, there are some more new features going to come with AI elements. Now, as I mentioned in my topic, we are going to talk about the real world example. So what I'm doing is I'm going to give you the 3 examples. One is these are the real world examples. One is with MSME, second is with MSE, and third is with the large enterprises. So one of the example is with whom we have recently worked is an aviation company, a small aviation company which runs helicopters for Char Dham Yatra and some nearby hill areas in India. They have more than 70% of market share with them. So they were facing some challenges. Okay, one is the bookings. They were having either on the phone call or the email or sometimes on the WhatsApp, right? So we have got implemented the CRM for them, and now they have a call center. So they are getting the calls on the call center and the email and all. So they are all being centralized, managed, and scheduled. Okay. So that is definitely helping them out. Second, the most important for which they have gone for is this. What was happening is the many of the time the cancellation is happening. So what happened is sometimes 2 or 4 emails for the cancellation has missed out by their persons. Now the time period of 1 month and 3 months has gone. The customer got frustrated, so he has complained to the consumer forum and all. Now they have to return only 3,000 rupees, let's say, or 5,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees. But due to the human mistakes, what happened was they have to pay 35,000 to 3 lakh rupees because they have missed the chance, right? So with the help of help desk, they were always getting everything on top of it. That okay, these many tickets have been come and these have been not yet resolved. So there was no chance of missing any emails or any other cases. So this has really helped them. And this is a very small company, and now once they got implemented these 2 modules, they are now ready to start with the accounting and other modules. So I wanted to give you this example that they were all like on Excel or maybe phone or manual phone calls or something like that, right? So instead of that, they have chosen Odoo, and it started helping them out. So we are still in the middle of it that complete digital transformation is not yet done. So but Odoo is becoming a key for them to becoming a digital transformation organization. Okay, so this is one of the example. Second is SME. Okay, so just to let you know, I am coming from a place called Bikaner, Rajasthan. We are running SunArc Technologies there since 2003. We are more than 100 people company and having most of the customers across the world. So the Bikaner is one of the, at a time it was one of the largest woolen mandi in Asia. Okay, so now there is a company. Of course, this company is situated in Thailand. They were facing a lot of losses to do the manufacturing of the carpets because of the raw material or kind of things. So we just started discussing with them that there is a system like Odoo which has got a very good manufacturing process and all. So once they saw the entire Odoo manufacturing module, they were so amazed with it and immediately started about getting that demo and then inquiry and all. This was the first time I saw a customer chasing an IT vendor. Okay, man, come please, hame karke dijiye. And today we have implemented a complete manufacturing inventory and everything system there. And in fact, in Thailand they said that they used to work on Saturday and Sundays as well because they were getting a lot of पावर का जो बिल है वो बहुत ज़्यादा आता था उनके पास में बिकॉज उनको जो नॉर्मल डेज में पावर का टेरिफ ज़्यादा है, राइट? तो वो लोग को चेंज करना पड़ रहा प्रोसेस क्या करना है जिससे कि हम सेविंग कर सकते हैं. इनफैक्ट रॉ मटेरियल भी उनका काफ़ी सारा वेस्ट हो रहा था. ठीक है, तो सब प्रोसेस को हमने ऑटोमेट करवाया. ठीक है, एंड नाउ दे आर सेविंग अ लॉट. सिमिलरली दे वर हैविंग अ मैनुअल डीलर नेटवर्क. उनको नहीं पता था इनका किधर इन्वेंट्री कितना है because each carpet is almost like $3,000 to $30,000 they sell, but they were not knowing where is their inventory, how much inventory is there with which dealer. They were having all dealer networks, right? So we have given them a complete dealer network, right, where the dealer can come and choose their own design, and these people can give them a special price. So each carpet, for a single carpet, they can give a different price to different dealers. So that entire system is also there. So this is how it started with them, and now we are in the phase of implementing CRM also with them, right? So these 2-3 things they started, and they can see the results, like how digitally transformed organization is become. Okay, so this is the one. Now, this is another a case study. This is very large enterprise basically, and this company is building the systems for billion people. So for अभी आपके जेब में इनका आपका पास जेब में पैन कार्ड होगा, राइट? तो अगर आप देखेंगे तो ये कंपनी ही है जो पूरे इंडिया में पैन कार्ड बना के देती है. ठीक है, so such a big one. So that's why you're calling it as a building the systems for billion people. Okay, so now this is digitally designed. They were already into a digital. They were onto the SAP and Salesforce, right? But then still, why they wanted to go with Odoo? That's the question, right? अरे वो तो already digitally है तो क्यों चाहिए? The problem was they were running the things in a different platforms. Like most of the features they were using from SAP, now sales and everything they were using Salesforce and all, right? So they were creating the data silos. Right. So to see the consolidated report, there is no single platform. Either they have to build it, synchronize, integrate, and all. That's the one problem. Second is like SAP is like an old-fashioned now, and of course Salesforce is something modernized and all. So, but still it is very difficult for management or for the people both. So there we started talking about Odoo, okay, and then we have presented Odoo as a complete solution. And today, I think this is one of the fastest implementation of Odoo being done. They're already using more than 250 users using this, right? So now currently they are using it for the CRM and sales, and also using for the projects. And now they are going to use it for the products as well in the next 2 to 4 weeks. So this is how Odoo has helping them to, in fact, just to let you know, their share price has changed from 400 rupees to 2000 rupees in just a year of two months time. Of course, I'm not saying it because of the Odoo, but this is how the digitally, they are able to take, much faster decisions now, and changing their entire, landscape, right? So this is how the real world example I wanted to give you of all three places, that is MSME, MSE, and the large enterprises, and how Odoo is helping in all three places. So if you have a small garment house, to a small grocery place, to a mid-sized restaurant, to a large enterprise. So this is fitting everywhere. Okay. So this is how Odoo is helping to do the digital transformation of any business. Thank you, and I think I'm on dot. Just 3 minutes left. So if any questions, yeah. So you are asking like what are the challenges? Yes, of course we have faced the challenges because all three are at different levels, right? So in fact, the more challenges that we have faced is at MSME level than at the enterprise level, right? Yes. So yeah. So MSME, in fact, still we are facing, because the accounting module we wanted to implement it last month itself, but still they are skeptical about नहीं ये tally जैसा नहीं है, इसमें हमारा data ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा. So we are making them understand that no, it's very simple, straightforward. They want to do a small thing only. They don't want to do everything with the accounting. कुछ ही चीज़ हम बोल रहे हैं कि वो जितना आपको चाहिए उतना भी हो सकता है.
To scale probably, or by transforming or migrating them from the existing platforms to Odoo. Any technical challenges specifically?
Not much yet, but of course the data migrations. Yeah, mostly the data migration, because whatever systems they have, right, is different systems. Some has like Excel sheets, some has got like, and now the large enterprise, they have sent us the data from Salesforce and saying, okay, just put in the data into the system.
Does Odoo have a data insight module, business intelligence module?
Yes.
Probably would help them see.
Yes, the dashboards are there, right? So using dashboards, yes, and you can create your own dashboards, and there are third-party dashboard apps also available. So yes, it is there.
And what other integrations other than, I mean, it is a comprehensive ecosystem in itself, right? It has got everything.
Yeah.
So are there any third-party integrations that you have to do for some sudden modules or?
Yes. There are many actually, like any you can say scanners, or many, even there are stalls, if you have seen, for VoIP and the integration. So all are available. Yeah.
For example, right now we say there is a big company who has transformed or digitally transformed from SAP to Odoo. So how many challenges on the technical front with respect to the database, the third-party applications, the data migration, and the integrations on Odoo, like to have the Azure full operation at the company level and the employee level. When we are talking about the mid-size or large enterprise. So how you face the challenges and what were the solutions that you were able to develop with the Odoo very easily or it was difficult for you?
See, there are two types of challenges, right? One is as I said, the fourth point of any digital transformation. One is to change management. That is, to keep your workforce ready to change. So that was the most important. This is where we face the challenges. Like initially, while doing the requirement analysis itself, the person from the sales guy, he was saying, "I want exactly like Salesforce." He was adamant that, "Oh, I want exactly like Salesforce. Do you have this facility directly right away? Just show me on Odoo." We have shown them a couple of things, and then we have said, "See, it's not possible that whatever you are seeing, in Salesforce, you will be able to say the same thing. There are a different way to do it." Okay, so that's how we have convinced him after like 1 or 2 meetings, and then he started convinced, and now today there are more than 88 or 90 users which are using, which were using the Salesforce are now onto the Odoo. So that was the people challenge. Technology challenge, there was not much because there were not much of changes into the process.
The second question followed by this one is now most of the like 3 cases you have presented more related to the fintech and BFSI state of safety. What about the manufacturing sector? What about the pharma sector?
Pharma we have not yet worked on. Okay, so this was, I just want to give you like real-time example. So pharma side we have not yet worked much, but yes, on the manufacturing is like the carpet or things that we were working that were actually they were not very clear about their manufacturing process much. So there our consultants basically helped them out to understand and then got it.
Good.
Thank you.